It was the early hours of September 27th, 2010. 4 Vanderbilt students were traveling back from a football game. TJ Cantrell, Megan Hitt, Gabrielle Hebert, and Ian Haydel. TJ fell asleep at the wheel and his truck leaned off the road and ended up in Bayou St. Louis. About 12 hours later, the police finally found the truck, and 4 teenagers had passed away. My brothers and sisters, I was a seminarian at that time, and I was actually on spiritual year, and there was a memorial mass that was held at Vanderbilt, and you could see the loss. You can see the misery. You can see the mourning that was going on. As a priest for the last couple of years, I've had the privilege of celebrating memorial mass for these 4 Vanderbilt students. Gather their families together at Lumen Christi, and we honor and remember them. We honor and remember them because of our faith, because this life is not pointless, because we have hope. Every single reading we read today is about the hope of eternal salvation. It's about what happens after this life. That's why today, on All Souls Day, we remember all those who have passed away. Why? Because a death day can also be a birthday. A death day here on this earth can also be a birthday in the kingdom of heaven. That is why every year we celebrate this day firstly, and that is why we continue to remember those who have passed away. Because if they are truly in the kingdom of heaven, then they are sitting with God at this moment. The time does not even apply to them anymore. They're sitting with God forever. That is the beauty of this day. That doesn't make it easier for us, and that's one of the reasons why we wear black on this day, because it is to celebrate, or is to signify the mourning that we have, the mourning of our loss, the mourning of the people that we will not see until hopefully the end of our own lives and the beginning of our eternal lives. Every funeral that I have celebrated this year, I've talked about the hope of eternal salvation. I talked about how mourning and suffering can be turned into joy through that hope when we think about what heaven will be. Those people that we will get to see one more time forever. But my brothers and sisters, I also talk about our own journey, because it is not about just praying for those who maybe God may repose into the heavenly kingdom. It's about getting there ourselves. It's about asking God to repose them, but it's also asking God for the grace to help us to get there as well. This isn't the end. This is only the beginning. But this time that we have right now helps us along the way. It means whether we will be there or not. What a travesty if we celebrate today not only those that are in the kingdom of heaven, but those that may be somewhere else. So my brothers and sisters, let us continue to strive after that kingdom. Let us continue to look at it and see what it truly is, a heavenly reward. Let us make it the center of our lives, celebrating each day in our own lives as if it was the last, as if judgment and salvation came right afterwards.